How's it going, YouTube? How's here? Back with another card opening video. The day is finally here. I'm so excited. Today we're going to open up a case of the new One Piece set, Wings of the Captain. This is OP06. Let me just set this over here. I just wanted y'all to see the sealed case, just so nobody, so it is sealed. I was looking up the distribution numbers of this and the boxes. So we should be getting 2 boxes with 2 alt arts, 4 boxes with an alt art and a secret, 2 boxes with a short print alt art secret, 2 boxes with a leader alt art secret, and 2 boxes with a leader alt art. Well, I kind of like how they're doing this. I mean, I know there's been some boxes that had a leader and a short print, but I kind of feel like there's only 4 boxes in this whole case that are kind of just like alt art secret, but everything else is really good. For anyone that cares, I don't think the cases are mapped, but or at least I haven't heard of much. Some people are saying a lot of the leaders are on the bottom, but that seems to be every set. So I'll be opening it top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and bottom 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with the serial number of 06391611113 in this bottom corner. So for anybody that cares, I mean, quite honestly, I don't think there's anything in that. You never know. I mean, I think there were batches of this. Like with OP05, everybody's freaking out. They were saying like the Manga Luffy and the even some YouTubers said, Manga Luffy and all the hit cards, all the manga cards, Oda signature, they're always on the bottom and everything. And people were opening up the bottom, then selling the rest of the boxes, and then they come to find out that that wasn't necessarily true. I think that just was a batch of somebody opened up a bunch and just happened to be like that. But anyway, also some purchases. We got some judge cards in. Helmapo. I don't even know how to say his name. I haven't seen him much in the show. Got Buggy, Rosinante, Luffy. These are all the judge cards I've been collecting. Perona, Brook. These are just next to nothing on TCG Player, so I'll be getting a lot of those graded. Let me just set these aside really quick. And we will get into it. So we did open up one box the other day that I got in from... Actually, I bought it at my LGS. So they they were $150 a box, which quite honestly overpaid. But anyway, we got the short print Borsalino, Cami, and the Zoro Secret. I'm sure we'll get 4 more Zoro Secrets, but it'd be nice to not get the Cami and Borsalino. But if we do, we do. And then I'll probably just sell them on eBay or something like that, or just we'll see. I don't know. I don't play either of those. So I'm still playing yellow, but I'm thinking about branching out. And I've been playing green Uta. And I really like the deck. It's just fun. I know it's not really meta, but it's it's not one of the best decks, but it's definitely a good deck. I feel like it's just really fun. It has just good matchups, but I kind of want to mess with Perona, the Perona deck. It just looks really fun. I like green. And just playing black, like I wasn't a Sakazuki player, even though I put a deck together of it. But it is what it is. I'm trying to think, how am I going to do this? All right, I'm gonna have to put this over here or something. All right, let's get into it. First pack of this case of OP06. Looks like we got a Dawn Alt Art here. So, strap in, Cerebus. We know there's nothing in this because whenever you see a leader card, there's no alt arts or anything, but we did get an alt art of Sanji and Zoro. I believe you get 2 of those in a box now, but you don't get regular Dawn cards. So I kind of like that they did that. Just, buy a starter deck to get the Dawn or, something like that. That you can get at retail, hopefully. So What do we got here? Black Bug and Reject. Very cool. I'll go through that later, but Reject was on the ban list. I think it gets banned like, is it June 1st or the end of June? Something like, it's April 1st for Japanese. I think it's June 1st for us. So I'll be able to use it in my yellow deck for a while. Honestly, I don't know why that card got banned. I don't get it. It's other, we got Shiraya. Is that right? Super. So should be getting 7 of these. Yeah, I just don't understand it. It's like, okay, I get it. The triggers, draw 1 card. You almost never do that. I find it funny. It says draw 1 cards. But then it's choose 1 for 4 Dawn. KO up to one of your opponent's characters costs 5 or less. If your opponent has 1 life card, deal 1 damage to your opponent, then add 1 card from the top. Like, to me, that's, you're KOing a 5 or less. How is that any different than, like, what's the red? Gosh, it was in the starter deck. It was like Gum something. It was like a 6 cost. Like, you can kill like a 5 Dawn or less or something. Like, it's ridiculous. I just find it. I find it ridiculous anyway. So, I mean, there's a Dr. Hogback and Hayori, which a lot of the Land of Wano stuff I haven't got to. Hopefully I don't say any spoilers, but I'm at the very end of Dressrosa right now. So, all that. So I'll try to keep the spoilers to a minimum. But if I see a character like, oh yeah, I remember them, it's kind of hard not to say something. Like Monkey D. Luffy, I can talk about him, right? So rare, and you ain't even worth killing time. All right, we got Monkey D. Garp. It's kind of a cool card. Dawn ×2 when attacking. If you have 4 or less cards in your hand, your opponent cannot activate a blocker. So it's a 9K. All right, we got Gion. There's Cammy, who has an alt art, and Vince Smoke Ashiji or something. Is that right? I don't know. So, is this a leader? Yeah, it is a leader, which means we're not getting any. I'll just have to remember to go in order. We got Hody Jones, Absalon. Yeah, all the leaders in this seem to be selling really well, except 2 of them. I'm not going to say what they are, but I don't care. Like, I like the sets that have 6, because usually I open up 2 cases. I only got 1 pre-order of this in, and is that Gecko? That's who you want. Yeah, Gecko Moria. That's the card selling for like $20. This card is absolutely broken. It's just so broken. It's ridiculously broken. I mean, 2 card, like, so if you KO 2 of their cards, a 4 and a 2, they can just bring them back from the trash. Like, what? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Another leader, which means nothing. It's Uta. My bulk of One Piece is getting a little out of hand. I was going through all of my. I had to start a new corrugated box for OP06 because all of it won't fit in the OP05 one. Shiraya again. That's another thing I've seen in this. Which I don't necessarily like, a lot of duplicates. Like, you can even get duplicate leaders in these cases. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I don't think that's gonna jinx me or anything, because these cards obviously aren't changing, but maybe it will jinx me. But which kind of sucks, if I'm honest. Nami, we'll be playing that. That's a pretty cool card. I like the trigger. KO 1 card, 5 Dawn less, and a lot of people aren't running Katakuri Secret and Katakuri, but I've been kind of running it some, like a couple of them, just because it's cool to put the Nami down, even like on a 10 turn if you don't have Big Mom or something like that. You can wow, we don't have any alt arts or secrets or anything yet, do we? You can you could put her down and give like banish to a card or something like that. And then, okay, we wanted that. We want that. And then drop Katakuri and put her to life. And then the next time they take your life, you get to KO one of their cards that are 5 or less. Like, if you're playing against somebody that's smart, they'd probably just, is that? Oh, that's the other alt art. Okay. I was kind of hoping it was something else. I got kind of excited there. I saw the black. But yeah, so, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so you drop her down. You could add banish to a card, which, I mean, that might be okay, I guess, especially if you're playing against yellow, because, you know, then they won't have any triggers go, and then drop the Katakuri, put her to life, and then as soon as they hit you in life, you KO one of their characters. Is pretty good. We got Iji and Mamonasuke, which, again, not quite at that point in the show yet, but I know the little dragon dude. I don't know if that's the same guy or not, or what. I thought he was a kid, but maybe it's his dad. We'll see. Arlong and Absalom. Now, Arlong, I do remember. I don't think anybody's really playing the Fishman pirates in this. But wow, this is crazy. How many leaders are we gonna get? Gecko Moria. Obviously, a lot of people want to play him. Kika Noju. This card, I'm so excited to play with her in my deck. She is broken. She's awesome. It's like, if they have 3 or less life cards, which it's pretty easy to get people to 3 or less life, especially early on, especially if you're playing against like a multicolored, and she just, like, you don't even have to trash a card or anything. Shanks, I really want the altar art in this. That would be awesome. That and Gecko Moria would be cool. I love a lot of the alt arts in this are really awesome, and a lot of them are really cheap too. Like the Monkey D. Luffy one, that Shanks, they're like $20. It's the Gecko Moria that's the expensive one because obviously it's playable. But you know, looks like we got something here, and our first alt art is going to be Aramaki. Okay, nice. What up with him? Now, I'm not seeing him in the show yet, but with, like, those fingers and stuff, what is going on there? Goodness. Alright, so let's see if this, is it a 2 alt art box? It could be any of the boxes, actually. We got Cammy and Gum Gum King Kong Gatling, which I've seen that in the show. Luffy Gear 4. Sorry, spoilers. Told you I was gonna spoil some. Sorry about that. Negative Hollow. A lot of people have been talking about that. But yeah, the I guess Sakazuki's gonna be around till at least April, or I'm sorry, June. So after that, all right. Looks like we got a Zoro here. Is it just a secret? Yes, it is the secret. So okay, so we don't know right now if this is a secret or an alt art box. You know, this is what we're gonna do. We'll leave them there. That way, I'm definitely not gonna. We'll put it up there, and we'll go box, and we'll just keep track each box. That way I'll remember. I'm not in any hurry here, so. Let's see if this is another alt art. Could be. Could actually be a leader. There's a lot of possibilities here. Oh, nice. I'm glad I opened that up because another Gecko Moria. I mean, so what I usually do is I for cards like that, wow, so you got the 2 alt arts, secret alt art, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 alt arts. But 2 of them are duplicates. They're pretty darn good dupes to get. But so that was Alt Art and Secret. And that was box 1. Okay. Next box. Box number 2. Oh, goodness. We're going to be here for 2 hours. That's okay. One of my good friends cooked a bunch of Irish food, some corned beef and stuff yesterday for St. Patrick's Day. We all went over there and ate at her house and everything. It's just sent me home, sent us all home with like doggy bags of food and everything, and I just ate a bunch of it. But I drank like a whole thing of water with dinner, so I was like, I can't start opening these like right now because like an hour in, I'll be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. This is no good. So I had to wait a while. So it's probably a little TMI there, but yeah, that's just how it is. So we got Vinsmoke Raiju, which a lot of people. That's an interesting deck, but definitely doesn't have a very good matchup against Red Purple Law. Because Red Purple Law's whole thing is to have low dawn all the time, and that deck kind of relies on you having more. I think you having your opponent having more dawn than you, is it? I can't remember. It's something like that, but yeah. So we got. So that is the SR of that of Aramaki. So next pack. I love how these just like rip right off. I was opening up a case of Cacawel Disney 100 Marvel. If you saw the video, for those of you that like that stuff, if you just want here for the One Piece, I get it. But hit a 1/1 Groot spoiler. But those things are like so crazy to try to open up. You have to essentially you have to cut them with scissors because they're so hard to open. We got Black Bug and Hody Jones. Super. Hopefully I can have some spare packs left over to get graded. I like to have graded packs in my collection. We got Avakov, Tashigi. Alright. Cerebus. Dr. Hogback and Yanji. Now I do remember Dr. Hogback from the Thriller Bark arc. Kazuki, I guess. That art is gorgeous. Like, really is. I have to figure out who that artist is. Like, some of the artists in this are just, the art in these cards is the best I've ever seen in a game. Hands down. Easily. Sengoku. We got Gecko. And these seem a lot better. The other case, the other box I opened, these seemed, they were kind of off center. So I usually like to get a couple of them graded if they have really good characters. Obviously, Sanji and Zoro, good character. Luffy was good character to get graded. But anything past OP02, I didn't get graded, but maybe someday. We'll see. I can't remember, like, wasn't one of them like Kaido or something? Or actually, where I'm at in the anime, spoiler, so go ahead like about 20 seconds for those of you. Kaido just showed up. Yeah, so it's like, what is up with this dude? That dude is crazy. Okay, spoiler off. He's gonna be interesting. Oh, Nami. Oop. All right. Haven't hit anything in this yet, have we? Are all the hits on the right side of the box or something in all these? What's going on here? It's kind of messed up. I feel like my hands are too close to this there. That's better. I hope. Yeah, that combo with the Vinsmoke, Achiru or whatever, it's like you put the 4-drop down and then you can immediately drop the 7-drop from trash or hand. It's pretty nutty. What do we got here? Eldorado. Got Brook, and is that a super? It is. I'm surprised Brook hasn't got an Eldar yet, has he? It's kind of interesting. I mean, he's had some cool cards. I think he was one of the winner cards in like OP04, I think it was, which I haven't added to my collection yet. But we got Cammy and Shanks. I didn't want to say anything, but I've not pulled a manga since OP01. My third booster box in OP01, which I didn't record because I wasn't gonna do a lot of One Piece on the channel. I was just kind of getting into it. I pre-ordered like 3 cases. My third box. I actually think I did record subsequent case openings. Maybe. Well, actually, what I did is I opened that case on my own. I think I posted a video of my second case, and then wait a second. That's not a super, is it? No, it's just a rare. What am I doing? So I'm pretty sure I opened the second one on. I was just like, oh man, I hit this manga and I did get in camera. So upset. And then I opened up the second one there and then didn't hit a manga. And then I opened up another case with my niece and my sister, huge One Piece fans, so they could have fun and enjoy the cards. And I gave my niece a bunch of cards. I'm sure I've talked about that before. But wow, what's going on? This box is like nothing in here. And then I opened up, 2 cases of OP02, a case of OP03, a case of OP04, and a case of OP05. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cases and haven't hit a manga. I feel like I'm due. I feel like I am due. And here's something. We got Vinsmoke Ichiji. Is that how you say that? Again, not a part in the show for me. But so I'm not at that part in the show, so I don't know who that character is. So looks like it. Then we got like, is that Riju? Yeah, she's real popular for obvious reasons. I guess the waifu tax, but I don't know what her character's like or anything, but I think she's quite popular. And I think a lot of people do like playing with her leader. I don't think she's quite meta, but she's still a good deck, I believe. But she definitely has, I think, some weaknesses against certain decks. Like I was talking about RP Law. But I think that's kind of cool how that works out. Like, that's how it should be. Like, Perona, nice. And a reject. I haven't pulled her super yet. So we should be getting a secret in this. Or, it could be 2 Altarts. So it could be a box with 2 Altarts. And looks like it's going to be a secret of Sanji. Very cool. So that's 2 of the stinker boxes are out of the way. So that was box number 2. And we did get, so the secret, the Altart, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7. Did I miss an Altart somehow? I'll bet it's in here. Yep, there it is. Okay. Sure did. Missed the Dawn Altart. So there we go. That's box number 2. Now which way are we? Okay, so I want to make sure I'm going in order. So that's a interesting. All right, well, if all the boxes on the bottom have the leaders, it doesn't really mean anything. It just means that's the way mine was. But hey, you never know. We'll see how it goes, right? And all right. Let's get the foils here. Get everything out of the way. My LGS always wants to buy bulk, and I promised them I'd bring some up like a long time ago, and I never did. I was just like, well, I kind of stopped going, so that was one of the reasons for it. But, so yeah, but all right, let's do that, and then we got an alt art. I think we've kind of seen most of the cards after 2 boxes, so I'm just kind of go for the hits. Speed this up a little bit. Saw this case opening the other day, and the guy was just like absolutely destroying the cards in the packs. I was just like, what are you doing? Like, I don't use it like it's your cards. It's just like, it's okay, I get it, but it was just like the way he was just like just so rough. I was like, holy, what is, like, dude, like you're doing that with like $200 cards and stuff, you know what I mean? I just don't get it. But I guess I'm big time on the collector side. I love playing the game, I do, but you know, I don't want to put in the time to be a really, really good player. But although I am playing in 2 treasure cups in May, so I'm going to have to put in a lot of time with OP06. And I think one of them is right before EB01 comes out. And another one is, looks like, is that another Gecko Moria? Wow, that's crazy. We're getting him like nuts. That's the 4th one or 5th one of him. Did we get one in here? No, we didn't. But that's nuts. That's like, I mean, those are like $20 a pop. Easy. I think I got one in my first box, and I sold it on eBay for like $19.99. It was like went super fast. Like, it sold like almost immediately. It was like 10 minutes. So I'll keep a play set for a deck, and then I'll put a play set in my binder, and then I'll probably just move the rest of them. So, oh, no way. Ha. No way. We got her. Treasure Rare Nami. Very awesome. So box number 3. Oh, it is textured. A lot of people don't like the art. Actually seeing it in person, it's not a bad card. I like it. I mean, I wanted to add it to my collection one way or another, but it's the thing is, like, people were paying $500-$700 for that, like pre-ordering it on TCG Player, and the first few that came out, and like the first 2 cases I saw online, like, hit a treasure. I was like, are they? I mean, how you people might want to check and see how rare they actually are before you start shelling out $500-$700. And I actually put a post on the One Piece subreddit, like, you know, pull rates of Nami. You know, I think they could be, I don't think they're 1 in every case, but I think they could be like 1 in 2 cases, or 1 in every like 3 cases, or something like that, which, you know, 1 in 3 cases still, they're down to like $130 now, 150 maybe, or something like that. So I think one guy did say he pulled 2 in a case. I don't know if that's true or not, because he wasn't recording it, but yeah, so that's a great way to start the case. Now we just need the Manga Zoro. And then we want Corona, Gecko Moria, Yamato, and Raiju. Those are the leaders we want. Oh, there's Gecko. But see, that's a great thing about this game. I get that people just want to rip packs, you know, like, you know, you want to go into the store, you just want to spend $4 on a couple packs. I get that, but this game just really popped off after OP05. You know, people forget that, like, I didn't pay over MSRP until this case. Every case I bought was under like $1,100. This is the first case I paid $12.99, which is actually a little bit over MSRP, and then I paid taxes because it was with Gamer's Choice, and I guess they charge tax. and then they have free shipping. A lot of places don't charge tax, so it's, you know, it's nice to be able to, you know, I was just comparing a lot of the pre-orders, but now with pre-orders, it's like you got to get them in quick. Like I pre-ordered OP07 and OP08 like a month ago, and I'm thinking about pre-ordering another case of OP08 because, oh wait, I already did. No. I already pre-ordered 2 cases of OP08. I forgot about that. It's OP07 I don't have 2 of, which I'm okay with that. It's like, you know, I don't need 2 cases, but gosh, can't believe we pulled the treasure rare just like that. Well, it was in box 3, so you know it can be up top. So that's one thing. It was kind of cool. Kikinoju. But yeah, so where was I? Is that a secret? Sanji secret. So the treasurer, I believe, replaces an alternate art, as does the manga rare. So we'll have to figure out based on that where this is, but it could be. So it's definitely not an alt art. I wonder if it can be in a leader box. That would be interesting. And we got Shiraya. Is that how he pronounces his name? He has some weird abilities. So this might be another alt art secret box. Looking like it might be, because we only got 2 packs left. So treasure rare and we got another Vin Smoke Raiju. I guess a Vin Smoke family, and then I guess Sanji has like because they're having Sanji cards that have Vin Smoke in them. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? So looking forward to that. But, and what do we got here? We got, okay, Ryu again. So the treasure rare Nami came in a case with a box with a secret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 super rares. And then that's box 3. And then we'll put treasure rare by that. Cool. That is nice. Yeah, that to me would be the perfect case of this. Treasure rare Nami. And then you get Gecko Moria, Raiju, Yamato, and Perona. And then the manga. And then duplicate alt arts of Gecko Moria. Not the leader, but that's the other thing I don't know. Like, kind of weirds me out about this. I've seen people, they get, you can get multiple leaders in this, and that's the first time I've seen that in One Piece. I mean, from a collectible, like, I'd rather have 4 different ones. Definitely 4 different leaders. I remember opening up OP02 and I pulled like 4 in one, and then the other 4 in the other one. And it was awesome. And then I think I opened up like a loose box and pulled like another Whitebeard or something like that. If I have to go back, maybe I might have not got one. Maybe I did get Whitebeard duplicate. I can't remember, but oh well. But yeah, like OP01, it was the 3 cases I did open up, I never pulled a king. And I was just like, oh man, that's messed up. I got 12 of these and I never pulled a king. And then come and find out, king's like $20, and all the other ones now are so much. I did pull a king later on in like a single, like I had 2 extra boxes, which gosh, I wish I would have kept those sealed. I still have a case though of pre-errata, but still, I kind of wish I'd kept those boxes sealed. But which they have actually come down a little bit. Now's a good time to actually buy them if you see them. I saw some at auction yesterday. I actually bid on it. I went for like $8,300 for a case of OP01 from Wave 1. So those have a decent shot at being a pre-errata case. So, but I'm probably going to be in the market for another one pretty soon. Just got to move some stuff. Grading a lot of cards lately. So let's see. We have, all right, Zephyr Navy and Tot Musica. Yeah, I have to figure out where the movies come in also. Where to watch them at. I don't think they affect the storyline. I don't see how they couldn't, but whatever. Reject and Mama Nasuki. I'm sorry if I butcher any names. It's just the way it is. Yeah, look at the Nami. It's not bad. I get the arm thing, you know, with the whole like she doesn't have a wrist and stuff, but it is what it is. I would have wanted to add it to my collection either way. So if I hadn't have pulled it out of my case, I definitely would have bought it because I want to put together. I'm putting together complete sets of every single set. I've never done that with a TCG. Oh, wait a second. No, I did that with Pokemon Hidden Fates. I actually tried to do master sets of every Pokemon set when I was into collecting Pokemon years ago, like 2017, 18. And it just got to be too hard. I was like, forget this. It was just way too hard. I was like, nah, I'll just stick to kind of trying to get all the alt-art stuff. But when Hidden Fates came out, I love that set. I opened up like 1,000 packs. I'm not even kidding. Like, you can go back and watch the videos. I opened up a ton of that. I hit like one shiny Charizard, and I think it was a little bit off center, so I sold it online and bought another one that was in better condition. Looks like we got is that a super or okay, Vinsmoke Judge. That is not a super, a short print. That is an alt art. So very cool. I'll do that up there. So we're getting all the Vinsmokes. What's up with that? Want some Gecko Moria? Come on. Yeah, so I opened a ton of Hidden Fates, and I think I hit like 4 Mewtwo and like 4 Ho-Oh, 4 or 5 Ho-Oh. It was ridiculous. I was hitting like everything around the Charizard, but at least I got one Charizard. That's all that cares. And I still have the PSA 10 today, so that's all that matters. But yeah, I'm actually like 3 cards off of having the master set of all the shinies, and I've just never finished it off. And one of these days maybe I will, but I feel like Pokemon is just kind of better to keep sealed. Like, because as soon as they stop printing those boxes, they go crazy. It's just nuts. It's not like One Piece at all. Obviously, Bandai does not print to demand. Like, they've actually said they don't want this game to be game pieces. They want this game to have a collectible nature to it, which I really like that, actually. It adds value to certain things as a collector of the alt arts and stuff like that. I get how it does upset a lot of people because you want to play the game, but every card in this game is almost available in a lesser rarity that doesn't cost as much. The only cards I can think of that really don't is the secret Katakuri. Even like Queen. Queen was like 40 for a while there because of the starter deck and all that. Looks like, is this a it's yellow. What is the yellow one? This has got to be a 2 alt art one. Oh, is this a special? No, it's Mamanasuki. Dude, that's sick. That looks so good. Wow, that looks really cool. I like that. That art is awesome. All right, so that's 2 alt arts. So we don't know if this is a leader box or just a 2 alt art box. So we got to keep opening. And there's quite a few supers left too. I always hope that I can put together like a box at the end and at least let my niece open up some with you know, at least hit some supers or something, but it doesn't really always work out that way. So, oh well. I don't think she really, at first she was kind of like, oh, this is kind of cool, but now I don't think she's really into it at all. I think this might be, oh, I think it's a, no, it's not. It's Perona. Very cool. As soon as you see the black, it's just like, is that Gecko? Is that Gecko? All right, so this is either it's a leader or nothing. Okay. And we got another Raiju, which I think this is an alt-art box, most likely. So what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think we're missing the alt-art Dawn. So I think the alt-art Dawn's in this. Yep, it is. Hidden Smoke, very nice. So that is a 2 alt-art box. So 7 supers and 2, and that's box number 4. Okay. Let's keep going with box number 5. All right. Let's put some cards in here and some of these in here. I will go through those later and make my decks. Yeah, like I said, I want to do a Perona deck and then update my Katakuri deck. So hopefully that'll work out. We have Nami. Well, so far, maybe all the leaders are on the bottom. Perona. I'm going to sleeve those up later. I think that'll be fine. Save some time. We got Momonosuke. You know what? We'll just sleeve them as we go. It's not going to take that much time. Where are you, manga? Wow, we're getting all the supers up front in this one. I was kind of worried. Like, it seemed like all the boxes weren't getting any supers there early. Well, actually, oh, we got, looks like a secret here. Sanji. That's the second Sanji. Or no, wait, that's the third Sanji. So we got 1 Zoro so far and 3 Sanjis. So we should be getting 1 more Sanji. There's Perona. So this could be a leader box, or it could be a short print and an alt-art box, or it could be the last alt-art and secret box. So we could be getting just 1 alt-art, or a short print and an alt-art, or a leader and an alt-art. Very interesting. I kind of like how they do that. But the fact that the treasure rare was in like just like a regular alt-art secret box was just awesome, because like if someone wants to, you know, hey, oh, I open up a case and I hit all 4 leaders, and I'm going to sell the rest of these knowing that maybe there's no in it. Well, you might have just sold a box with a manga Zoro or a treasure Nami in it, you know? So, because treasure Nami is in, you know, I got her in the alt-art secret box, which is a box that a lot of people don't want. Well, you know, whatever. We got Vinsmoke Judge Super. Oops. And I'm knocking over all the cards over here. This is box 5, right? Yep. All right. Got 7 more boxes after this. Hody Jones. One of these days I'm going to do a live stream. I've never done that on YouTube. I think it'd be kind of cool, but I don't know. I just don't like I don't know how to do. I have to get a second camera that, you know, people show their face. Like, I don't know. But that'd be kind of cool. I would just like to talk to people while opening up cards. I think that's fun. Kind of would have been nice to do that back in the day with soccer cards. You know, people that have the same passions as you. It's kind of cool to do. But where are you, Manga Zoro? I kind of feel like you're due. It's been 6 cases for a manga to show up, and it looks like we got an alt art here, and it's Perona. Nice. Okay, cool. So this is a secret and an alt art. This could be the last. Definitely one of the alt arts I wanted was Perona. You know what? Let me put this back. These are getting like a little crazy. That stack just goes up quick. So yeah, secret and alt art so far, right? And there's the alt art Dawn. I have a feeling this is going to be a secret alt art box. So we got 5 supers and 1 alt art. Wow, we're going to have a lot of supers at the end here. And we should have the alt art Dawn, and then like 2 supers still, I think. You do get a lot of leaders in a box. I like that. I think you get like 8, something like that. It's pretty crazy. And Hody Jones. Have not seen a lot of him. I get more Gecko. Alright. What is it? Probably one more super, I think. If I had to guess. Or it could be a short print alt art secret box. Or a leader, actually. But I don't think so. I think it's just going to be done here. Or is it last pack magic? Nope, it's not. All right. Let's get this back here. All right, box number 6. And box number 5 was Alt Art Secret. So that was our last Alt Art Secret box, which to me is like the worst 4 boxes, I guess, because you get one Alt Art and Secret, but that ended up being our box with the treasure in it. So that was really good. And I got some really nice alt arts too. So I'm very, very happy with this so far. Very, very nice piece. And we still have all the leader alt arts and the manga I'm going to pull to look forward to. Interesting, the boxes. They have the same number as the case does. 1113 at the end. That's kind of neat. I never noticed that. Wonder if that's the case with everything else. Huh. But so we did get what, 7. Got a secret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 supers and secret and an alt art. That's 5 boxes. Oh wait, got a pack here. Whew. All right. Almost done with the first half, aren't we? All right, let's get this over here. And then then did I just get a leader? It doesn't matter. I was going to keep track of how many leaders, but I'm pretty sure it's like 8. I'm almost positive. We got Hayori. Which I don't think I'll be using that in yellow. I think that's more of a maybe an Yamato card, I think. I don't know if Anel uses it or not, but I know it's not really being played in Katakuri, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Perona. Every now and then it just doesn't come all the way off, does it? See what we got here. Nami and negative hollow. It's like every 3 months you get to rip a lot of cards, learn a bunch of new decks. I feel like I'm getting behind in collecting. Like my 05 case, I pulled a lot of duplicates, unfortunately, and so I still have some work to do with that. And I haven't picked up the any manga since OP02. I have Shanks and Ace, and then I never picked up Soja King. I never picked up Sabo, and I don't have any of the mangas from OP05, so I need to get those at some point. Looks like we got Douglas Bullet and Hody Jones. So yeah, I was kind of waiting for them to come down, but they really haven't. And then everything went crazy with OP05. And yeah, so I'm hoping that the reprints coming out this summer will affect them some, but we'll see. It looks like we got an altar. Is this Shanks? I think it is. Yes. Yes. Awesome. That's one of the ones we wanted. That was probably my top 3, I would say, of the alt arts. You know what? I'll put it right there. Everybody's seen Nami for long enough, so alt arts Shanks, very nice. Just no duplicate alt arts. I say that, and then I'm going to hit one. So this could be alt art. Yeah, this could be any of the boxes, but alt art secrets. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't had a Gecko Moria super in a while. Maybe that means we're going to be getting a alt art of him. Is this Cammy? No, Hody Jones. Nice. We needed him. So this is this could actually be it's a 2 alt art. It could be a leader and 2 alt arts as well. So I feel like the box distribution has kind of led itself to is this Gecko Moria? No, it's a Ryu. It's harder to figure out what boxes are left. I feel like it was easier for me to. Well, actually, if I get a 3rd hit, I know that I don't need to open up any of the packs. But the problem here is, like, if I don't know if there's a 3rd hit or not. So if this is the 2-hit box, then I'm opening up a bunch of dead packs, which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. And which is cool because Perona, awesome card. And then we got the Dawn alt. So over that. It gives us 2 of those. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should have a super in this last pack, I believe. Come on, be gecko, be gecko, be gecko. Oh, whoa. What happened there? Did I count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I definitely counted wrong. Whoops. So, all right. I guess the leaders are in the bottom. This could be a thing, but because the treasureware was up top, you know, it is what it is. I don't know where people are pulling the mangas at, but my manga is going to be in the bottom, obviously. So that was box 6. And that was 2 alt arts. So we're done with that. We're done with both boxes with 2 alt arts and the 4 boxes with an alt art and a secret. So we have 2 boxes. We have all the fun boxes left. That's what's awesome. It's like short print, leader. It's all the boxes we have left are going to be short prints and leader boxes, which that's going to be fun. Hopefully. So I'll take any of the short prints. I want to collect them all at a certain point. I guess my favorites, I don't really want to get a Borsalina. I'll probably end up selling it if I do. Rebecca would be awesome. Bucky would be awesome. Bucky. I'm in Marvel mode, I guess. Sugar's cool. I mean, just anything really. It's all good. All right, let's move these back here so I can have room for the packs. And we're going to be putting the leaders right up front. Let's get her right up front too. There she is. So nice. What a good spread so far. Nice looking alt arts. Digging it. All right. Let's get into box number 7. And we got the Secret Zoro right off the bat. Very nice. Would love to pull his alt art of that. Him or Sanji. It'd be nice to get both of them, but I think I haven't done that in a while. I'm trying to think. Like OP03, I think I never pulled Katakuri. OP02, I pulled all of them. I'll just leave as I go here. It's just easier. But that would be cool. I'd rather pull the Zoro one than Sanji, but you know, I'll take. I gotta collect them both at some point, so it really doesn't matter. But so this is either a leader, an alt art and secret box, or it's a short print alt art and secret box. Very cool. It's definitely not a leader and 2 alt arts. So it still could be a manga in here. That would be sick. It's kind of sucks that Bandai's never said what the ratios are. I'm pretty sure they're 1 in 5. That's what most people seem to think. But I kind of feel like for OP05 they upped it because there's 3 in there. I think there was more like you're gonna get one of them, one in every like 3 cases or something. But I could be wrong. But I think this guy opened up like 10 cases and got like 4 of them. And then, you know, but I'm sure you have another guy over here open up 10 cases and gets none. So, but there's a Raiju. Really want her alt art. Her and Gecko Moria would be nice. All right, here's a leader. Nice. Perona, and I dropped her. No. Okay, that was one of my top ones. I want her, Yamato, and her, Yamata, and Gecko Moria. That's who I want. But nice. That's one of them. Now we should be getting an alt art. Absalom and Shanks. I don't know if this Shanks is very playable. KO up to one of your opponents' characters with 10,000 power or less. Goodness. There's Perona again. Alright. Now, I do remember her from the show. But I will be sending that away this week to PSA. I have an order going out with a bunch of... I've been opening up hockey. Never opened up hockey. Chasing Connor Bedard. I decided to buy a bunch of retail stuff because everybody's going crazy. So I saw like a bunch of blasters on Target and everything. So I bought about like 16 blasters and hit one. And the PSA 10 Young Guns of him is going for like $5,000. I think it's a little bit less now, but it's pretty crazy when you think about it. All right, hold on. Let me get this. So this is definitely... Okay, so we definitely have an alt art left in this one, right? Is that where we're at? Is that what we're laying down? It could be a manga. That would be awesome. What do we got here? We got Perona. Man, we have not pulled some Gecko Morias in a while. What is going on? Pulled like 4 in the first few boxes. Then it was like, now it's been nothing. Nothing. There's a leader one, but come on, let's get that $20 super. Need to recoup some of this money. Not really, but we'll probably move some, like I said. Is that Hody? Hody Jones. Where are you, alt art? Is that it? Yeah, looks like it. Who is that? Oh, nice. It's the Zoro alt art. Very nice. Secret alt art Zoro. Very cool. That is awesome. What a case so far. This is like turning out to be everything I want. Knock on wood. I guess that's wood. So what do we got here? We got 3 packs left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a secret, and that, which means, wow, for the first time, we're able to save some packs to get graded. Yay. Or we'll see. All right, box number 8 coming up. All right, what was that? 7 was a leader. Cool. All right, let's get these back here, and then these here, and here's all the leaders. Yeah, we're gonna reset the board. All right, so yeah, I don't know. I haven't really heard about any map cases, but it just seems kind of weird. All the leaders are on the bottom, like some people have been saying. So, yeesh. Yeah, is what it is. 3 storage style. What is it? 3 sword style. Did I say stored? Oh, getting kind of tired. All right, box number 8. There's your Yamato leader. There he is. Nice. It's about time. That dude was not showing up for a while. Maybe we'll get like duplicates in this one. That was just crazy. I haven't seen him forever. Yep. All right, this is probably a short print box. Let's get a short print box. How about that? I feel like my hand's too close to the camera. Cody Jones. Anybody actually playing him as a leader? I wonder. Doesn't seem very popular. I feel like a lot of the monocolor is not very popular now. I mean, I guess Gecko Moria is all black, but and popular. Yellow is obviously pretty popular. I'm looking forward to the, what is it? The three, what is it? It's like a Luffy yellow and black. That might be awesome. There's a Shanks. Yellow and black. I mean, you could play some of the yellow stuff with Gecko Moria, and that might be nutty. But the only thing is, like, where I think they did right with yellow is pretty much locking the Big Mom 10 cost on. The one that you trash one of their life and you get a life, which is a crazy card. But you have to have a Big Mom Pirates, because it only works with Katakuri and Big Mom. So, which I think is cool. I kind of feel like Gecko Moria, the 8 cost, should have been like that. Like, it should be locked to Thriller Bark somehow. Like, I think a lot of people said that's how you fix that card. Is like, if like he returns Thriller Bark or something like that, or, you know, because it's just, I mean, I beat a Sakazuki deck the other day with it, which yellow actually. Ooh, who do we got? Is that? Oh no. Oh well. We got him. Hody. Darn it. Oh well. This is the one leader I didn't want. Watch me pull 2 now. But we got 2 more shots at other ones. So it is what it is. As soon as I saw the green, I knew. I was like, it's not another Perona. I was hoping it would be, but it was not to be. Hey, we needed to get him at some point anyway, because we need to collect all the leaders. So, all right, let's get this. And this over here. Make some room. Okay, so there's it's either a secret. If there's a secret in this, wait. Okay, it could be a secret and an alt art. So all the boxes we have left are 3-hit boxes. So that's kind of cool. Oh, nice. Not a bad one to get a duplicate of. I'm actually pretty happy about that. That's a pretty good one to get a duplicate of. Perona is quite playable, quite popular character, for obvious reasons. So that was an alt art. It was leader alt art, so it could be there could be a secret or another alt art. It won't be a short print box. Still could be a manga, right? There's Perona again. Yeah, I'm not even upset about that as a duplicate alt art. Now we do need to get Gecko though. That's the one that, like, I don't have a whole lot of shots left at him though. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 7 alt arts left. We have 2 boxes with leader alt-art altar, 1 box with leader alt-art secret, and 2 boxes with short print alt-art secret, and then whatever this box is, which I think this box is probably alt-art. Wait, this is a leader alt-art box. Okay. So what do we got here? Is that Hody Jones? Meh. These guys everywhere. Jeez. This is leader alt-art. So wait, there should be a secret or an alt-art. There has to be a secret or alt-art here. So this pack should have an alt-art or a secret. Come on, be Gecko Moria. I see a little black. Or a manga. We'll take a manga too. But I see a little black though. Okay. Hayori. That'll work. It's a new alt-art that we didn't have. We needed. Awesome. Very cool. Oh, we're using the other stands now. Oops. Got to leave room for the leaders here. All right. Box number 9. We are 2/3 of the way through. And what was that? That was box 8 was leader alt-art. Okay. So we have 2 short print boxes left, and then 2 leader boxes, one with an alt-art and a secret, and one with an alt-art and an alt-art. Is most likely what we have left. If anybody cares. I do. I care. Running out of those manga chances. Come on, manga. Where are you at? Alright. Oh, let's see what the... how many liters did we get? Is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 8. So that was kind of cool. Okay. Look at all that. Where are you at, Manga Zoro? And where are you, Gecko Moria? And we got a secret right off the bat. It is Zoro. We expected a few more of him. So that means this is a short print and alt-art or a leader and alt-art box. So let's see what we got. Come on. Show me that manga. Show me that black gecko. I guess it could be green, yellow, Yamato. Uta I liked as well. Any of them. I'll be fine with any of them, really. Well, there's Yamato. So, okay. I am not that far in the show yet, so I'm kind of confused. Like, is that it's Kaido's daughter, I guess, or something, but like guy or girl or what? Like, I remember reading something online in some Facebook marketplace where that dude that was like one of the admins, or like if you misgender Yamato, you're getting kicked from the group and all this stuff. I was like, what? Like, okay, I don't understand. But I guess I'll get to that part in this show, so it's all good. But yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Here's a Raiju Super. So we already got a secret in this box, right? All right. Imagine if that was like the manga. Goodness gracious. I mean, I'd still be happy with it, but if I would have damaged the card if it was, can you imagine? Oh, that'd be the worst. Jeez, now I'm dropping everything. What's going on? It's not that late. Douglas Bullet and Aramaki. I kind of feel like I've only pulled like 5 Gecko Moria super rares. That seems kind of weird. Maybe it's more and I'm just not. I'd like to pull at least 8 of them. It would be nice. Yep. Momonosuke. I mean, there's 10 supers. You're going to get 7 in every box times 12 is what, 96? So, I mean, realistically, you should get like what, 96? You should get like 9 of every one of them, I think. So, we'll see. I feel like we've got a lot of the red ones. Gecko Moria. How's it this game's been out for over 2 years already? Wait. No. Only a year and a half. Right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Seems like forever ago that we opened OP01. I mean, it was a year and a half ago, so there is that. But, yeah. Pretty nutty. Okay. Come on. Give us something good. That Yamato is just showing up as a leader all the time. I feel like she's coming on. Like, we got to be getting something here. Is this a short print? Is that sugar? It is. Nice. Very cool. Beautiful card. So that means we should be getting an alt art in this. I don't know if you can get mangas and short prints in the same boxes, but we'll soon find out. So that's good. Not bad. Yeah, we be getting Hody Jones like all the time as supers. There he is. Nice. There's Gecko. I'll have to count and see how many we get at the very end, but should have an alt art coming up. In one of these final packs. And there's the Dawn. All right, let's see how many supers we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have all of our supers. So is it in this pack? I think it's in this pack. I think the alt art's in this pack. Let's see if I was wrong. And I was wrong. It's going to be in the last pack. Could have saved the pack. Is that a... Oh, our first no, our second duplicate. Okay. So we got Aramaki again. Not too happy about that one. That one does kind of suck. Because the one you really want to get, obviously, is Gecko Moria because he's the most expensive. So not pulling him really sucks. But you have to think a card like that, it's only going to stay high as long as it's playable. But that card is so good, it might be playable for a long time unless they ban it. If they ban it, it's just gonna go down so much. I remember when Sakazuki was like $150 and then they banned it, and now it's like a $40 card or something like that. But people still get to play with it for a couple months. So I mean, there's that. But I mean, it's only you can only play with it the Sakazuki for like a couple more weeks in Japan. I think it's April 1st, so yeah. But they had like several big tournaments where like all the Final Fours were like Sakazuki. It was like, when that happens, I'm sorry. That's banhammer time, dude. That's just way too much. Way too much. But I don't usually like banning cards in games. I'd rather them like try to make other cards just as good. Like in video games, I'll play. Like I play Marvel Contest of Champions, and they usually don't ban stuff. They don't ban. Well, I'm trying to think. Okay, like when I was in college, I played Dark Age of Camelot. Very old game, like in 2002. So, yeah, that's how old I am. Ooh, what do we got here? Is that another Shanks? Oh wait, no, Shiraya. Okay, I was like, it's not a 10 drop. But hey, another alt art. Very cool. I'll put that over here. Wait, let's just do it over here. It's going to be off camera, but it's all good. So, and instead of, and the way they would handle things, instead of bringing other characters, making them better, they would just nerf the characters that were overpowered. And that's what I had a problem with. I was just like, well, that's kind of messed up. You have somebody, they took all this time, they leveled up a character to level 50, and then they just outright nerf the heck out of them and make them useless. And then it's like you just spent months leveling up this character, and then they just suck. I mean, that's not right. But it is what it is. And then what is this? This is an alt art Absalom. Okay. So this should be a leader box. This should be the second alt. Yeah, it will be. This is a leader box. So we should have a leader card somewhere in here. So man, we're running out of chances to get that Gecko Moria. That's not good. But so there wouldn't be a manga in this box, but I don't think we're gonna get it in this case. I hate to be negative, but I just feel like we're running out of chances. There is only two more boxes, and one is a short print alt art secret, and the other is a leader alt art secret. So there's Kami and Momonosuke. Nice for yellow to have a blocker, but I don't foresee me playing with him in my deck. Maybe if he had a trigger. Ooh, is this Raiju, right? Nice. Nice. Okay, so we got 2 of the 3 we really wanted. No, 2 of the 4. Okay. 2 of the 4 we really, really wanted. So very nice. Take that. That kind of means there's really nothing else in here, right? We got leader, alt art. So leader, alt art. Okay. So we're able to save some packs there. So that's very cool. Maybe my yeah. So okay. That was wait a second. That was 10. I wrote down 9. Okay, that was 10. Wait. I messed up somewhere. Because I didn't mark. Oh, 9 was the short print one, wasn't it? Okay. So that's 9. This last one was 10. Okay, so we have leader alt art secret. Right? I messed up somewhere. I think 9 was the short print. Wasn't it? The one we got, Hody Jones. Okay. And the secret, yeah. Shoot. No, Hody Jones wouldn't be with the short print. I don't know. I messed up somewhere. I wrote, I think box 9, I meant to write under, yeah, I think that's what it was. Box 9 should have been under the short print alt art secret, and I wrote it under leader alt art secret, which I don't think we've gotten one of those boxes yet. I could be wrong, but I guess we'll see in these last 2 boxes. So I believe we should have a leader alt art, and a short print alt art secret left. So we have 1 leader left, and we still don't have one of the, and we need to get one of the short prints too. Yeah, we're going right to left this time. We're switching it up a little bit. Although we've done great. All right, so that is that. Very happy with this opening. I was going to say something, but I don't want to jinx it. All right. So, wow, look at all those art arts. It's great. And, not black. Vinsmoke Judge. We got an alt art here. Is that a purple card? Is that Raiju? Nice, Vinsmoke Raiju. Okay, that was probably one of my top. Yeah, it's probably my top alt art that I did want. So, like even more than Gecko Moria, because that's just such a. Sorry, it's a great card. It's a cool card. Nah, I'd probably take Echo over that, but yeah, it is what it is. So Hody Jones. And I kind of feel like I'll get excited when I see the black. I'm like, oh, wait a second, and then it's the alt art Dawn. So let's see. This still could be, if we get a secret, we know that it's not a leader box. We still could get the Sanji altar. I don't think, we still could get a manga. I don't think you can, nice, another Gecko Moria. Shalalalalala. Is he the one that did the shalalalalala? Or is that Caesar Clown? That they always have sometimes they have the bad guys do the funny laugh. It just it cracks me up in One Piece. It's much better than when they have all the characters crying. Oh my gosh. I'm like, where I'm at right now is just like all these girls are crying. I'm like, oh my goodness, stop. Just stop. Like for episodes of episodes, they're all just crying. Like I can't handle it. Can't handle it anymore. It's just ridiculous. It's like, come on, man, stop crying. There's no crying in One Piece. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supers so far. There's Gecko. That's what we need. This is a secret, so this is going to be a short print, I believe. Yep. So this is a short print box. So if we get a short print, we can save some packs. All right. All right. Is this it? No, it's Perona. I haven't seen that reject in a while. I feel like that has not shown up. Or the Perona. Super rare. I feel like all I've done is open up packs today. Whole case of Marvel Disney 100 and a whole case of this. It's been quite taxing but fun. And I feel like I haven't opened up a lot lately, so alright. Just a few more packs. Wait, that's okay. I was gonna say that's not a leader. Uto would be cool too. Oh no. Okay. That does kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. Borsellino, so that's a duplicate, but it's okay. It is what it is. I might have to move that on eBay. I think he's still selling for like $70, and then I can just buy another short print with that. It's not too bad, but it is what it is. So, and then what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there is another super rare in there, but I'm not going to worry about it. Last box. Come on. Last box magic. I mean, we did it with Marvel. We had last box. We hit 2 of the signatures. All right, hold on here. Let's take some of these. Put them over here. Just slow playing it. All right. Last box is going to be Leader Alt Art Secret. So I very much doubt, and I'm not trying to be negative here, but I very much doubt. I think the manga can be in a box of the secret, but I think it takes the place of the alt art. So it would have to be a leader, alt art, and then a manga and a secret, which I doubt it, but looks like we're starting off with the secret. Yep. So there's that of Sanji. So we didn't get the alt art of Sanji. Well, actually, we still have a chance. Hold on. We do. We're going to pull it in this one. So that'd be quite neat. Which leader are we going to get? And which alt art? That's got to be the Dawn. I forgot that we needed to get, that we still had a Sanji to hit. Because we hit like Secret Zoro early, and then it was like all Sanjis. And then we started hitting all the Zoros, and then now we hit the last Sanji. So, alright. I gotta pull out 4 of that Kiru, whatever her name is, for my deck. Interesting. They got Uta film green, and then with all the green like Straw Hat characters, and they had the Uta in this that's what, red, and what is she? There's a girl, but and isn't there an Uta in the film starter deck that's also red and purple, or am I imagining that? There's Perona. I'm trying to think. I want to say, isn't there like 3 Uta leaders? Or there's just 2? There's the green one. There's the one in this that's like red and purple or something. And then I thought there was one from the film deck. Or is that the one with Shanks? Yeah, Uta, that's purple and red. But didn't that Uta deck just come out a little while ago? Besides the green one? Or am I crazy? I'm crazy, aren't I? Yeah, I think I'm crazy. It's getting tired. I'm getting tired. It's getting tired. Oh, did we get a duplicate Raiju? We sure did. Bam. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We didn't get Gecko Moria or Yamato, but I'll probably move her and buy a leader. But I think Yamato and Gecko I think are the most expensive ones, so that does kind of suck. But you know, I can't complain with this case. It's been a very good case with only a couple of duplicates. I shouldn't say that. With one alt art still alive. So it is kind of unfortunate. This series, they have. This is the first one where they have the. You can get duplicate alt arts. I've not seen that. Maybe it happened in one of the other ones, but I haven't seen it. But that's kind of unfortunate. But from an alt art standpoint, we only got what, two duplicate alt arts, and I probably just hexed myself saying that, but and there's another Hody Jones, of course. Yeah, not even upset. It could have been two Hody Jones, which, you know, I'm okay with one, but don't give me two of that thing. Like, come on. Come on, last pack magic. Let's get that manga. What? No way. Another Nami treasure rare? Okay. Oh, wow. I guess that takes an alt art spot. Because we got a secret in this, a leader. Jeez. Okay. I didn't see that one happening. But we got it. Wow. And we're running out of stands here, so I guess we'll just put it there. So I'm just gonna open the rest of these. I mean, I guess she took up the alt art spot with, yeah, she did, with the secret and an alt art, but I'm just gonna open up the rest of these. Why not? Like, I don't think so. Okay, she does take up, so that took up two alt arts, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, it's Nami. I can't believe I'm actually kind of complaining a second there, but no. So that's awesome. Two Nami in a case. So you saw it here. It is possible to hit two treasure rares in one case. So no, that's why they're selling for 150 now, people. But yeah, so I guess what I'll do with my yellow deck, I'll play Reject until it gets banned, and then I'll go back to playing Thunderbolt maybe, or something like that, I guess. But if it gets banned in June, then, all right, hold on. How many? What do we got left here? We got the secret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we still have two more supers in here. We're definitely opening up the rest of these. And then I want to see just how many of these super we got, and then we'll go through and do a recap of everything. Whew. And then I'll start getting stuff ready to grade. I'll have a nice. Well, I'm glad I kept opening because there's Gecko. Very nice one there. And then, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and both of those. So, we'll go ahead and open up the last one, see if it has a super. Last two. And it does, which means the last pack is a dead pack. And then, yeah, very happy with this case. I can't complain at all. I mean, no manga, but awesome case. Let's see here. Okay, so let's put all this away. And there's the leaders. And we will do a recap here in a second. Let me pull this out. Oh, nope. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, let's see just how many. So box 12 was the leader alt art secret. So you can kind of see how. So box 7 was a leader box. Box 8 was a leader box. Box 10 was a leader box. 11 was a short print, and 9 was a short print. So it kind of went down like this from top with the serial number there. I mean, I don't think there's any map. You never know. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 had a treasure rare there. We had leader, short print, treasure rare on the bottom. And then here's where all of the, so we had 2 boxes with alt arts. This is all as expected. 4 boxes with an alt art and a secret. One of those being a treasure rare. So box 3 was a treasure rare and box 12 was a treasure rare. So TR and TR. So you can get, it took up the alt art in that one. And then we had 2 boxes with a short print alt art and a secret. 2 boxes with leader alt art and a secret. One of those was a treasure rare. And then 2 boxes with leader alt art and alt arts. So not bad at all. So let's see. I want to see just how many like gecko we had. It seemed like we started pulling them at the end there. So let's put these there. Might have to open up the rest of the packs. Because I think there's a couple more. That's a secret. Alt art. Maybe we pulled more than I thought. And I definitely wanted to get 8 of them. I needed 8. Because that way I have a playset. And then I also have a playset for my binder. So hopefully we got 8 of them. If we didn't, I'll just open up the rest of my packs and get him. Because he's really expensive right now. It's like $20. It's crazy. Wow, we really did go on a tear there with like nothing of him. A little bit disappointing not to get his leader or altar. I'd have to say that's probably the only bad thing about this case, but 2 treasure rare Namis that I can get graded. That's awesome. All right, so this is a stack of supers here. Pretty much everything. And then let's see the Gecko Moria. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So 4 for my playset and then 4 for my deck. And then we got 4 Sanji, 4 Zoro secrets. That's pretty much as expected. And then of the alt arts, let's go through all the alt arts. A lot of them. So the alt arts would be Raiju, Hayori, 2 Aramaki, Ichiji, if I'm saying that right, Mama Nasuki, 2 Perona, Hoodie Jones, Shanks, Shiraya, if that's right, Judge, and Absalom. So very nice. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 alt arts. I think that's a little bit down than what you normally get. We did get the alt art Zoro, which is the one I really wanted. Of the secret alt art, our short prints were Sugar, and unfortunately we got another Borsalino because we pulled that out of our box that our single box had, which was nice. So we got Cammy in the other one, and we didn't get her in this case, but we did get a Borsalino. And then our leaders were 2 Raiju, very nice. Perona, which is one of the ones I really wanted 2 of them, and the Hoodie Jones was the one I didn't want, but you know, it is what it is. And then 2 Nami treasure rares, pretty crazy. So I'll be sending those away to get graded with PSA. because that's who I use. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't for more One Piece content and other things that I'd just like to open up and talk about my collecting journey of all the things that I'm into and collecting, which is probably too much, but it is what it is. But anyways, yeah, I'm tired. And that was an awesome case, and looking forward to ripping more One Piece. Probably the next case I rip will be OP07. I never pre-ordered EB01, so I might buy a box of it just to open up, but I'll probably do singles with that. We'll see. There's nothing really in it that I really want a whole lot, especially because cases right now are like $1,700-$1,800. I'm just not paying that. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.